All right, everyone, what is up here today? YouTube, Jigsaw0097, bringing you another video. Just going to keep rolling these out. This one has to do with Frank Gore, the oldest running back in the league. This will be his 15th season, guys. That's crazy. He's going to the Buffalo Bills. The reason I'm making this video, I really don't give a crap about what Frank Gore is doing. I more care about the Shady McCoy situation over in Buffalo. And what this pertains to possibly happening with the Buffalo Bills. As you guys know, I will be making a video shortly, but Desean Jackson is back in Philadelphia. So that leaves it wide open for a Philadelphia reunion of sorts. Too bad we couldn't have Nick Foles on this team, because this would have been like basically going back to 2013 with not Chip Kelly this time. So who knows what would have happened, but basically, the way I'm looking at this Frank Gore move, and I've been thinking about it all day while I've been stuck at work, but I'm thinking that because they brought in Frank Gore, they're signaling that they don't really want to pay Shady McCoy. I think that this is his contract year, the year last year. I think that they owe him a contract now or something. So Shady McCoy is not cheap, especially on the open market. I think that if he actually could come back to the Eagles, he would restructure, but I'm thinking the Bills are just going to let him go, guys, because that's what bringing in Frank Gore tells me. They can get this guy on the cheap, for a year. Frank Gore's still a beast. Even though he's old, he's still like one of the most dominant running backs in the league when he's on a good team. So I think the Bills are going to look at that and maybe consider trading McCoy. Now, I'm not saying they're going to. This is more of a theory at this point, but, there's a chance that Shady McCoy ends up back in Philadelphia, because that's the only team I think he would play for other than just staying with the Bills, because I just think that's how McCoy is. I think he's getting to that point where, he's tired of hopping around. That's what happened to Desean Jackson. He went to the Redskins and he went to the Bucks. Now he's back with the Eagles on a 3-year deal. So I think McCoy is going to be one of those players to still watch for, guys, because the Eagles are still desperate for a running back. There's a lot of talk I'm seeing now where Le'Veon Bell is like not even possible at this point with the current cap situation, because Howie Roseman went out and spent like $15 million today on Malik Jackson and on Desean Jackson. So Le'Veon Bell's the kind of player, unfortunately, he wants like everything. He wants to be like Antonio Brown, where he's making like $80 million contract or some crap like that. So that's why I'm thinking, I would love to have Le'Veon Bell, but I'm just thinking that at this point it's not super realistic. So getting someone like McCoy who'd be willing to come back for the team, and then maybe like getting rid of Jay Ajayi to keep LaShawn McCoy and just keeping like Corey Clement. Maybe looking at drafting another running back in the draft. That's what I think that the Eagles could possibly do, because I think the Bills are going to be willing to trade. They're going to be willing to deal McCoy at this point. He had like a record low last year. He only had like 500 rushing yards. So, I feel like McCoy is just, his time in Buffalo is coming to an end. But I could be wrong, guys. I could be wrong. The Bills could just pay him and he stays in Buffalo until the end. So just wanted to make that video, also talk about Frank Gore going to the Bills, which I think is a good move for the Bills, but also the possibility of McCoy being on the trading block and maybe coming back and having an Eagles reunion. So let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. To all my returning viewers, thank you so much for watching. This has been Jigsaw0097. I will talk to you all later.